Hey, what's up guys? This is T-Bone here, and today we're going to be playing some more Air of Chaos, but mostly I just wanted to take a look at Steadwick because we finished the attack. So we actually completed the castle, the 5th castle. It took a lot of effort, but the server came through and actually defeated it. So once you defeat, actually when you take over Steadwick, the main capital, then you switch over to defense mode. So our defense mode just opened up today. And you can see here the UI looks a little different now. And you can see we've conquered all of these other castles up to this point, right? So there's 5 castles total. And once you actually finish attacking Steadwick, then you have to defend. And you can see there's waves here. And the number of waves that we have is quite high. We have 182,000 waves remaining. And so let's take a look at the event rules and see how this works. So we can defend twice a day. And it gets reset at the reset time. And there's also other side stories, etc. And then once you finish the defense battle, then you're going to be able to get the siege weapons, and also the max level for your server is going to be set to level 100. So right now the max level is still at 90. As soon as this is done, then you be up to, then you go up to 100. All right, so let's take a look here and see. Right, so here we have 6.27% defended already. That's actually not too bad, given that we just started today. We have breach rewards, so we actually get pretty good rewards here. So let's see. So besides the battle here, we also have build a city wall. So let's take a look at the city wall and see what it's all about. And so today's server construction progress is at 249,870. It takes effect the next day. And so we have, so basically we're trying to level up our wall so that it doesn't come down as quickly. And how do I donate, right? So here are the construction materials. So we can actually earn them in the chapter or underground. But it doesn't tell me where to get them. So that's interesting thing, right? So I can go in to try to reinforce the wall. I can build a wall. So I guess I got some for free, and then I need to get more layers. So I've helped reinforce, and if I need to, then I can go and look for those materials. I guess as you clear a chapter, let's go and see if we can just go to a any level. I wonder if it's any chapter. So if I were to go into one, and I guess I should pick a different unit. If I were to go to any chapter, and if I were to sweep a level, do I get any materials? Yeah, so you do get materials. So just by going through your levels, just by going through your unit progression, you're going to get these materials that you can use to then help reinforce the walls for Steadwick. And so that is, so we got one here, and then I guess the more you get, then you can keep reinforcing. So this is something that you can do. So as you continue to go and level up your units, come back and reinforce the wall. That would be the idea. So let's go into the battle now. Let's take a look and see. So in a battle phase, we are only going to be able to place our units in here. So the recommended for units with high ranged damage, right, and also high magic damage. And so because we're going to be behind a wall, we want to shoot. We want to be shooting ranged. We want to be shooting ranged attacks. And so for me, it's going to be these guys here, and I will bring put the giant here, and also other long range units are going to be my Silver Pegasus, and then but I guess if the walls come down too quickly, then these units are all going to die. So I wonder if it's better to have a little bit of a mix, but for now, let's just take a look and see. Let's just take a look and see what this is going to be like. So let's go ahead and we'll use this one.
Lightning destroy everything.
For now, let me think. Or another option would be to use Gelu. So let's take a look and see how this works. So this is the first look here for our Steadwick defense battle. Okay, and so we're gonna be up against the skeleton warriors, so that's okay. Alright, so this is basically like, this is essentially the same as the crypt, right? Except the skeletons are actually more, they're a little healthier. Okay, but this is definitely a bit easier than the siege itself, right? And so with this is basically like how you would play. This is how you would play siege. Oh, and here is a there's a battle room, and now we have more. We have stronger units. We got boss approaching the level now, approaching the wall too. Okay, and so let's see what the boss is going to be. And our wall is starting to come down. We went through 15 levels, and there is a behemoth. So let's try and take it down if we can. It's unlikely. Well, we are holding okay. Let's see. I wonder how much health we're able to take it down. So the amount of damage is basically stopped until we can take the boss down. So I think this is probably going to be it for us, since we couldn't actually defeat the behemoth. And so then the other option I have is to go with a high spell damaging hero, since we can't actually deal any damage to the behemoth here. But we're able to deal some damage there, so I think the damage count does matter here. 16 waves, 189 million damage. Probably not very high compared to some of the other members in the server here. But let's take a look. So we'll make adjustments here. Okay, and we have 4 seconds remaining. And so yeah, 89, rank 89, and let's see. So Oracle, Storm Elemental are free, and Silver Pegasus all did well. Magog did well. Giant surprisingly did very little damage. Now let's go back to the game here, and let's see. So I wonder if it would be better to use. I don't think it will be, but let's at least test it out. So let's test this out and see if there's another hero other than Gelu that would be good. Because like now I could also use a, I can use a hero that has high spell damage output. So basically I'm assisting them through my spell damage as opposed to my unit's damage. And so Solmir seems okay, right? And this will help me take out the first boss, I think, right? I can attack. I can at least attack the behemoth, and hopefully the spell will be strong enough to take it out. We'll see. Alright, so here is the siege engine. The only problem is because my units aren't dealing quite as much damage, I'm not taking out those units fast enough, so they're dealing damage to my wall. And so that is something I have to stop. Alright, so there is the behemoth. Let's see how much damage we can deal here. Not as much. Alright, so it looks like I was able to do more damage, but I think on average, my damage output is still lower.
Let lightning destroy everything.
So let's see here. Yeah, so damage-wise, I feel like it's still a bit lower than if I were to use Gary here. So same thing, 16 waves. I can't see the health of the behemoth actually, so I don't know how much damage I'm dealing to it exactly. And this is where if I had like a non-ranged or non-caster unit, then it wouldn't have done anything. It would just basically be sitting behind the wall. And so that's why you want to bring in these units that can attack from afar. The wall is holding okay, but I'm not dealing enough damage to the behemoth to actually do anything. and there's only 22 seconds remaining, so I wonder if I can even take it down beforehand. So the wave will not continue until you can finish take down the first boss. And so there it is, we were able to take down the first boss, so that's good. So it was a little bit more effective, that's what it means, right? So I definitely dealt more damage this time. And so using Solmir helped out a bit. It was better than using Gelu for me. So I was able to do 17 waves instead of 16, and my damage output went up to 265 because I was at least able to take out the behemoth. And so that is, so I basically, you know, I helped out with 40 somewhat, I can't remember how many waves, but after that we were up to 6.32%. So there's a lot of ways that we have to go through, and these are some of the top players in our server and their performance. And I am currently down in rank 41 with 474 million damage output. So I will definitely be able to do better the next time, because now I have a better idea on what unit I should be using. And I did earn some reward as well. And so for total damage reward, you get this for... You can also position, so you get construction points. So you can get some rewards for having construction points. And you can also get some reward for the damage. So this is why you want to help out with building the wall, because you also get some additional goodies by doing this. So you can get some scrolls, as well as experience potion, and also material chest. Okay, and so this is a daily event, and during this time, if you're close to level 90, continue to push for level 90 so that you could earn some experience. I am almost there. So I would expect this to last us probably another 4 or 5 days or so. And so during that time, I'm going to be pushing to level 90. And once I hit level 90, then all the additional experience I gain will allow me to actually, will allow me to get some additional items, such as the blood, the dragon blood crystal. This is only available if you hit the level cap, and any additional experience you gain will allow you to purchase some of these shards. And so if you're close to level 90, definitely keep pushing on, and basically Steadwick, once the defense finishes, the cap will move to 100. So that is the timing for that. And so this is the Steadwick defense. That's what I wanted to showcase here. Hopefully this has been informative, and also helps you decide on what type of hero you want to use in this particular fight. And yeah, I will provide some more updates a little bit later on and see how things go, especially once I hit level 90. Then I can talk about the store as well. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you next time. Take care.